All right, we're getting the day started here. Let me see, we're gonna fish in the creeks here today. It's early October, and we got a full moon up above us tonight, and we got a king tide. So we had a +4 high tide, and we're gonna have a -0.8 low tide. So I came back in this creek through some passes when there was plenty of water. It's supposed to be low tide probably about now. So hopefully there's enough water coming back in when I decide to get out of here. We're gonna fish up in these creeks. We'll try some redfish and some snook, some trout. I got my standard stuff on here. I got the old gulp and I got a shrimp rod and I just threw it out. So we're gonna see what that can do. I got a new, I blew up my microphone on my camera. If you remember the thing that used to sit on my head with the big bulb on the side, that's gone. And so I went and I got with the latest generation here. I got the little Rode mics here, the wireless, so we're gonna see how that does. Give me a comment, see what you think. Don't forget to hit that sub button right down there at the bottom. Thanks. All right, we're gonna use a lot less bait today and a lot more artificials. I got 2 rods here for artificials today. My bait rod's in the back there. And I'm not gonna be dropping this anchor too often. And I'm just gonna run these banks and just keep on running them. It seems like last couple weeks, the stick and move tactic has worked better than anchoring and throwing bait. So let's get it going. Something. Oh, another ladyfish. Yep. Come on, spread it out. Remember the ladyfish hold, boys and girls. That way. All right, we're gonna come up into this cove. We're gonna stick and move. We're gonna stick and move. I got 2 casting rods here. One's got my trusty old gulp jig on it, and the other one's got a Miradyne with a greenback, silver body greenback. And I'm just gonna stick and move this whole line in here. Because that's how I seem to be hooking into these snook, which I've been chasing for so darn long. So let's see what I can do. Something tagged it, a little one. A pinfish or something. Well, they say when you see the mullet, there's probably some redfish close by, so seen a couple jumping in here, a couple swimming past me. They're jumping around. See if we can put a redfish on or a snook on. Man. A lot of bait in here. Big ones too. I don't know if you can see them right here in front of me, but I gotta say this. 30 or 40 of them back here. Got a nice one. Got a nice one. And we got a drag puller on him too. Sticking and moving. Let's see what we got here. Looks like a redfish. Nice size one too. Oh, get away from the trolling motor. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. That's the way to start the day. Perfect. I'm going to say 21. 21 on that one. What do you think? Man, they're lively this morning. All right. That was on my jig. I don't know why I even want to ever try to switch from that thing. Just keep on catching them. All right. Stirred this area up a little bit. Let's try it. There's some current coming around this corner. I've fished this before. It's shallow and rocky, so you can't get too far up in there. Now there was a guide sitting in here about 45 minutes ago when I was up that way fishing. I could see him parked. I think he was right off this point here. It looked like they were anchored, so they were probably soaking bait. That doesn't necessarily mean they got one, or they got them all. And this is a known spot I'm fishing right now, so I got no claim to it. Got something on there. Foul hooked ladyfish? Foul hooked ladyfish, son of a gun. Right in a gill. Probably not too good for him. Well, he took off. Sorry about the gill. Sitting on a little hole, which is right off here to my port. I think I'm going to drag the jig through the hole. I'm going to run this cork and shrimp along this edge. Let's see what we can get to. See what we can accomplish this way, if anything. Tide's still going out. My goodness. Yeah, little trout. Ah, man, he swallowed that sucker. Little tiny trout. There it comes. There it goes. Well, maybe I got a little trout hole going here. Peck at that. Oh, got something right there. Looks like that same trout. Little guy. What do you think he is? Maybe 10 inches? Good lookers though. Ah. Tell you what, let's check my bait. Check that bait rod and then we'll catch some more trout. And I got the bait. Don't mess around. Ah. So that was what, 3 casts and 2 trout. All in about that direction. It seemed like they hit real close to the boat. So I might be sitting on top of that deep hole. Tell you what, they're like right out there. I'm gonna try to pull that cork off. See if a shrimp will sink without a weight. There's a lot of current here, but or if I can cast it, I guess that's another concern. Here's a peek inside my box. I keep minimal tackle. Top waters, mid-column swimmers, plenty of mirrodines. There's all my jig heads, some terminal stuff. Not much. Let's see, no, I don't have any splits. No split shots. Guess I can re-rig one. All right, that's the end of the day. It was kind of slow. Can't deny that. Got some fish though. And you know what? It was nice to be out here. So stick around. We'll keep on putting fish on. Thanks.